we're very excited to have with us Honee Hess, who is the Executive Director of the Worcester Center for Crafts. Welcome, Honee.
Thank you for having me, Tim.
Well, Honee, we talk about the diversity of the Central Massachusetts economy. The creative economy is a huge part of it, and it bleeds into every sector of the economy, traditional and non-traditional. And certainly, the Worcester Center for Crafts is part of that. And I want to give you a chance to talk to our viewers about it.
It certainly is. I think that one of the things that is often overlooked when we talk about the economy is that there are a lot of small-scale businesses. And in the creative economy, that's even more the truth. Each one of these pieces that I have here today is made by an artist who has spent years perfecting their craft. And at the Craft Center, we are dedicated to helping them succeed. Each one of them is a small business. So right now we've got 6 businesses represented on this table, each of them with a different style, a different take on what some people might think is the same thing. In this case, other than the pumpkin, cups. And right now in our gallery, we have a cup show that's open until Christmas Eve because we want people to see how diverse the definition of something that we use every day of our life, particularly those of us who drink coffee or tea, how diverse that can be from something that looks probably like what we generally think of as handmade to other things. This little robot here on this cup that's beautifully finely drawn, but they're all made out of clay and come from the same process. And those are the traditional processes of craft that we're dedicated to at the Craft Center.
Well, one of the things that we do at the Chamber, working with the city through Destination Worcester and now Discover Central Mass, when we think about trying to get people to come and visit areas and regions, they're often drawn by the venues that are part of the creative economy, or places where they can kind of view art, or buy things and the like. And what you do at the Worcester Center for Crafts is not just kind of clay, but a whole array of kind of creative, hands-on arts. And maybe for our viewers, you could share with them everything you do there.
Well, if you look at the Craft Center from the street, you think it's a small, cozy place. Well, we are cozy.
Sagamore Road, near the old bus station.
25 Sagamore Road, but it goes for a long distance. We do classes in ceramics. We have a glass studio with a furnace and torches and the whole 9 yards. We teach photography, and we also teach metal smithing, including jewelry making, forging. We have classes in making knives, ladles, all sorts of things. Enamel, which is a really ancient art. So we're pretty diverse in the different traditions that we represent, and we bring them up to the present. So we're always looking for new ways to focus on traditional methods of hand making, and that's the whole theme, but in new and different ways.
Like furniture even, right?
Not anymore. Okay, not anymore, because the good news is we have an alliance with Worcester State University, and so in some of our studios, we now have Worcester State visual arts programs. So we have drawing and painting that's part of the Worcester State program, and our hope is that there is this nice conversation going between undergraduate students and then our community students who are studying the traditional crafts.
And that partnership is a significant one, and one that is, we talk about things that drive the economy. Higher ed's a big piece of it, but Worcester State University, somewhat constrained space-wise, was able to help the center and build a partnership between.
It was a real win-win solution to many problems on both sides of the partnership in 2009, and it's just become stronger, and we can't thank Worcester State enough for making sure that this community asset, the nonprofit organization that's been known since 1856 in this community for teaching craft, that community asset still is alive and active.
And in talking to the Worcester State University President Barry Maloney, I know he loves the program. When you think about Worcester State University, certainly education and the arts and how young people learn, and we all learn, the arts is a big role in that. But what a lot of people don't know is that the single biggest major at Worcester State University, I believe, is business. So we talk about creative economy and job generation. So you mentioned with the holiday season, people can come down and shop and buy. And
we have the Cup Show. We're representing over 50 artists in the Cup Show. But then our gallery store has an array of handmade items, homeware, scarves, jewelry, beautiful wood pieces, Simon Pierce glass. And because we're about serving the public, until Christmas Eve, we're open 7 days a week, 10 to 6 during the week, 10 to 5 on Saturday, and 11 to 4 on Sunday.
That's great. And we have just a couple minutes left in the segment, but you mentioned the public. People want to get involved there. They have an artistic, they're involved, they want to use the craft center. How do they do that?
They drop by, they call us, they email us. Our phone number is 753-8183. And there are lots of ways. Classes. Speaking of holiday giving, give a gift of a class. We have gift cards that people can buy to help their friends and loved ones discover a new thing. Blowing glass pumpkins, making jewelry, learning ceramics. The sky is the limit.
And that's a treat in and of itself, just to watch things like that get made.
Oh, it's
glass
amazing.
blowing.
It's amazing. I'm still learning.
Right. Well, we encourage our viewers to get down, and Honee, thanks for coming on and sharing all the things that are going on there and the partnerships that you have. As we said, here in Central Mass, and we're very excited that we've got a growing creative economy, which fuels lots of things, and certainly the Center for Crafts is a part of that. So thanks for being with us.
Oh, thank you.